Long time no see, everyone. I'm here with the rogue, and we are fear kiting yetis, and it's going as planned. Oh, let's get my lich on. You know, perfectly well. He just backstabs the crap out of him. The pet sits there and hits him, and I sit here and med. If he takes any damage, I shadow compact him. I've got a life. I just put on. Snare. Jeez, Dooming Darkness snare, and I put on my life leech, and I fear. And then he and the pet beat the crap out of it, and it works like a charm. But yeah, haven't put out a video for a while. Been crazy busy with so many different things. I had to do some traveling, and so I was out of town for a while dealing with some family stuff, and then on top of that, I worked 12 days straight. Was working 10 to 12 hours per day. And then I finally got like, you know, a few days off in a row with a holiday weekend. And instead of, you know, celebrating a holiday, I had to deal with some family crap. But, you know, that's just the way it is, and stuff happens. Life happens. So anyways, speaking of holiday weekend, what we have here is Memorial Day weekend XP bonus. So I think it's 50% XP bonus, and also I'll reply that.
Oh shit.
Do we?
I don't know.
That's fine.
Alright, fear broke.
Okay. It's on cooldown. Give me 1 second.
This thing should be running and dead soon.
It won't, because the other yeti. Oh, Jesus. That was interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't think we killed them that close together.
You know what that was? Or was that the... No, it wasn't the Pat, was it?
No? Because we're killing the Pat last. That was really weird. I don't know. So here's the Pat. Well, anyways, yeah, so we're getting bonus XP right now. Perfect. So the I am still level 42. XP is looking great as a duo in here with the 50% bonus. It's huge.
Yeah, it was weird.
Let's get this guy going. Get the rogue healed up a little bit by doing shadow compact on him while I life leech. He does take damage here and there, like when fear breaks, if I'm deciding not to re-fear. Which I usually only fear once, because they destroy the yeti. So the rogue is level 35. He's in a hell level right now. But yeah, he's been zooming while I've been busy. So we caught up a decent amount, more than we were planning. We were planning to do this when he was level 28, but he's already level 35, which is better. I think we do have a tiny bit of a gap here for this one. We'll give him one more shadow compact here. All right, so we should be playing like the shaman and the mage, seeing as they're in their 50s, and the 50% bonus XP would be really useful for that. But kind of wherever we want to go is camped. There's a ton of people on. Every time I log in, there's like 1,400 people, which is like, I don't know, I would say about 300. I'd say there's about 300 on average from what I've seen. About 3.
How far under your level are you?
Maybe I should turn that down. Over. I'd say like a bubble and 2/3 of a bubble. So 1 and 2/3 of a bubble.
You might. I think you'll level before me. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. Once you get out of that hell level, though, you'll start zooming, I think. I'd say there's on average like 300 people more on at any point in the day than normal. Which is cool, which is good. But like our usual go-tos, the places that we've been going to, they're all camped. And then we got this Yeti. This Yeti cave's been camped. We checked it a couple days in a row, but it's been camped both times that we checked, and then today it was camped again. But luckily, the guy who was in here just, you know, I was sitting outside of the cave, and I was just doing other stuff around the house, and then I saw him come out of the cave, and I looked over, and he just sat down and camped. So I told the rogue, now's our chance. Let's give it a go. So that is what we are doing. Gotta resist.
He's even.
No, nice. Let's get a life leech on here. It's like an enchanter or something here. Should probably move over.
We got somebody else here. You all plan on being here a while. That's what I should have made. Been a 35 enchanter by now. Been so useful.
Yeah, really. Enchanter's very, very useful. So this is it. This is how it's been going. As you can see here, how effective it is. It is really effective. And just even to be able to like kind of like top off heals on the rogue is nice. Because, you know, we don't want to like oh, got the buffs. Nice. Here, let me what if I remove, oh, he's out of here. I should have probably gotten out of Lich form, and then he could have buffed me.
Is that 3?
Yeah, that's the ray up. So that is a round. And
Patient. I think this is a good one. I think this one lasts like 30 minutes or something.
oh, nice. So now we have about 3 to 4 minutes or so of downtime. For when I was soloing this, it was about 2 minutes of downtime, I felt like. But since we are faster now with the rogue, it's about 4 minutes maybe of downtime. 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, I don't know. But it's definitely enough time for me to get maxed out on my mana. And then I rebuff the pet, rebuff, you know, myself with the lich and everything. Then I get maxed out again. Then the, you know, the Yeti comes.
Yeah, 36 minutes. Wow. We stack
Nice.
speed by... Wait, no. That's the higher level spell.
Should last a couple of rounds though. That'll be cool.
That's for 27 minutes. 28% haste.
We'll go ahead and pause here, and when the
agility.
Yeti spawns, we'll do another round and we'll check it out,
5 AC.
just so we can see how it is. So we'll see where my XP is. So
loss.
I'm just a smidge under 2 yellows. Granted, we have the 50% holiday bonus. Just a smidge under 2 yellows.
Stamina.
That's where we'll
Diablo
be
2.
when we
First
unpause. So
20 levels.
one moment. All right, so we're gonna do another round. Gotta get all my buffs on. The homie Kitty's making an appearance. He's been spending all his time outdoors. He's like barely inside ever. So there's
double proc.
There's the XP there again. So we can see how much we get in a round. This is as a duo, but it's also with 50% bonus XP. So
The guy up front must be lower or something. He's fucked up.
I think they're all just completely random. They all have the same name or whatever.
Ah.
Holy moly, this cat is just pounding water. It's making a lot of noise. Let's skill the rogue up a little bit.
Jesus. He just turns around and hits me to run.
Yeah, it happens it happens with my pet every single time too. Like between fear and run, he just like doubles for max like every single time. So how slow are you when you are stealthed and stuff?
Slow as fuck. With the SO, it's fine. With no SO, I just almost can't do it. You have to strafe sideways.
So you gotta get J boots. Man,
There we go. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pull him out next time. We didn't kill him that close last time either, right? I mean, we killed one and then we killed the other. So I'm kind of like... And then he spawned like 2 seconds after we pulled the other one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to split it up.
See you later, buddy.
These things die really quick.
And there he goes. Yeah, I'll just remember to pull the other one next time.
I mean, we kill them so fast. They all do. All three of them spawn just back to back to back.
Yeah. So, Diablo 4 is coming out soon. TLP, actually, let's talk about that. The TLP server's out. Oakwind. The gimmick for this one is first to engage. So if you are, when you tag a mob, other people can't tag it or can't help fight it. There's a rogue. We got another one in here.
Oh. The pat.
Yeah. Kind of low on mana this time. So how's Oakwind doing? Are any of you out there been playing it? I haven't touched it, but I've kind of watched a couple streams when I have a second. Kind of watched a little bit of Nathan Napalm and Aeonic. I can't think of his name right now. What the hell? The Bard. Also like Level Up Larry. They were on P99 though. Yeah, I was watching those streams, but that was actually P99. But for Oakwind, I guess it was just Nathan Napalm. Sorry, my brain is like still recovering from the crazy busy period I had. Anyways, you know, it seems like everything's going okay. I did read on the forums that people were selling Darkpaw kills, are trying to hold them hostage for a chrono on day one. I don't really know. Didn't read into that too much. It seems like there's way less drama than I thought there was going to be. I thought there was going to be a forum full of drama. Didn't seem like it turned into that, so, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. Outside of that change, it doesn't seem like too much has changed, so, you know, I don't know. And I feel like next time they do something major, it's going to be another mischief, which apparently is what every single person on this earth wants except me. So, that's an easy pass for me. Just not interested in it. And I think everybody who plays P99 kind of shares that opinion, probably. Unless they're looking for a vacation, where they're just like an amusement park with loot pinatas. I mean, maybe. But I think most people that play here aren't really looking for that type of gameplay. Yeah, but you see, in this cave, we don't have any issues with getting double spawns and stuff. In this room, I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways, but that's good. It seemed like the queue wasn't long. From what I heard, there was like an hour queue maybe only. I remember Aerodune. Aerodune was like my biggest TLP, and that was insane. There was like 6-hour queues and stuff. It was so crazy. I was remoting in from work, so you know I'd get off of work at like 1:30 p.m. and I'd be like, okay, so the queue's lower now. It's only 1:30, so at 1:30 there's like a 3-hour queue. At 4 p.m. there's a 6-hour queue. At 9 p.m. there's a 3-hour queue again, you know? It was so crazy. You know, this is in the middle of COVID and everything. So what I would do is, like, I would queue up at, like, 11 a.m. And, so that would be, like, 2.5 hours. And then, like, right when I would get home from work, it would be time. It would be, like, go time. I'd be in the server, and then I'm good to go. But I mean, that's what it came down to. Like it was either that or not play, because if I got home at got off at 1:30. If I got home around 2:30, log into my PC. Now at 2:30, I'm looking at like a 4 or 5 hour queue. So then what? You know, I finally get on around like 6:37 or 8, whatever it might be. And then since I wake up so early to get off at 1:30, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I'm already like at the end of my day. And then you're trying to make progress, so. It was just a pretty wild experience. But it all worked out. As long as you stuck it out. We had queues, I would say, for the whole duration of Classic, I'd say the queues didn't go away till like Kunark, I want to say. That was wild. But anyway, so back to Oakwind. They only have about an hour queue, I heard. I don't know. I heard. So it's not bad. But then, of course, everybody looks at that as like, oh, it's a dead server. There's only an hour queue. I mean, you can't make anybody happy in today's internet. So then, where do we get on the XP? So what's that?
Look at the sprinklers.
I'd say about a half a bubble, right? We got probably about a half a yellow per little round. Doesn't take that long. It's pretty quick. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'd say that was a half a yellow. Which isn't bad, and I would say those must have been low-level yetis. I would say the majority of those were low-level yetis, because I had a round that I got like 3/4 of a yellow. And that round probably had much more of the higher level yetis, I would say. Because they do range in 5 levels, from 30 to 35. So that's you know, if you get a bunch of low 30s versus a bunch of mid 30s, you would notice like a change in XP. But it's very easy, very cool. This is just a testament to the Rogue Necro being a nice little duo, I would say. Because we're just chilling here, and this is like easy peasy. We're just, you know, chilling, chatting, doing whatever, and it works perfectly. I mean, a rogue doesn't fit into very many duos, I would say. He gets his ass beat, you know, as any melee does, really. So the fact that, you know, he could utilize his backstab with incorporating a fear seems like a no-brainer. This is actually, if you're trying to level up a rogue and you're not power leveling, this seems like this might be like one of the fastest ways to level up a rogue outside of power leveling. Sitting in groups, it's not that great on P99. Groups are not a lot of XP. I mean, it's cool if that's what you're looking for, like the little group aspect in the community and just sitting there chatting with everybody and everything, but you might find a lot of times that people don't invite rogues necessarily if there are other choices out there. I feel like they'll take a lot of casters over rogues and stuff like that, or they'll take a monk or a warrior, a tank. You know, they're always looking for tanks, they're always looking for pullers, and a rogue doesn't do either of those things. So when it comes to melee, rogues kind of get the short end of the stick, I would say. But you know, there's not always. Sometimes there's slim pickings, and so they'll pick the rogue up. But it turns out rogues are pretty cool. They're pretty fun. They get a bad rep. You know, people are saying rogues are shit until you get your epic, and then you start doing a little bit of damage. But in all honesty, he backstabs fat. So I don't know. You know, and you're not relying on mana. You know, casters a lot of the times they need to sit in med in a lot of different situations, whereas melee, you know, they just get to keep trucking. That's the benefit of melee, is, you know, they're not reliant on mana. So I don't know, I think rogues, honestly, I've never made a rogue, and I don't think any of my close friends have ever made rogues, really. Like, really? Maybe fart around here or there. But I think rogues get a bad rep. I think they're better than people are saying that they are, or giving them credit for. Now, when it comes to duos and stuff, yeah, it's hard to find a duo where they would work out. Anything with a pet doesn't really work, because they're gonna aggro on the mob's gonna fight the rogue and not the pet. But in this case, when you're incorporating a fear into the mix, that's definitely the way to do it. Yeah, so that was a lot of words, but in the end, Rogue Necro is pretty cool, pretty fun. I'm looking forward to doing some of this. As I mentioned a little earlier, Diablo 4 is coming out, and we're looking to play that. So that's gonna, you know, put a wrench in our P99 time. But Diablo is one of those things that comes and goes. I mean, I guess everything is. Even P99 is one of those things that kind of comes and goes. But Diablo is one of those seasonal things, like literally has seasons. And kind of like when the season's over, you kind of take a break from it until the next season and stuff like that. So I don't know how much time I'll spend on there. There's not even a season when the game launches, but definitely want to play the game, see the story, do all that kind of stuff. That'll be fun. That's just in a couple of days here, like 3 days, 2 days. Anyways, so we're going to do some more of these. We're going to do some more rounds, see if we can't get our level today. It's decently early. So I'm going to try to squeeze out a level here for myself and the rogue. But it's going to be a lot more of the same. Chasing down mobs, poking them in the butt. So we'll do that, and we'll check in when we get closer to our level. All right, we're going in. Let's see here. So the rogue's leveled. In fact, I think he's going to be about halfway through his level by the time when we finish this run. This little clear. We'll see where we are. This is where we are. Need just under half a yellow. Should get it. This clear. Timed it that way. So the rogue's already there. We'll check in with him once we clear this and see exactly how much he got into. Because now that he's out of that hell level, he's flying. He's getting like, I think he's getting like, we'll see. But I think he's getting like a yellow like per clear. Insane with this XP bonus. What are we doing? I think that's good. Got a bunch of sirens going on, sorry. Let's get another fear on this. Hopefully they're too far away for the mic to pick it up, but I never know. So I've kind of got a new little lineup here where I'm just gonna life leech every other mob, and I'm double fearing every other mob, the ones that I don't life leech, and it seems to be working out better. I end with more mana, I feel like. A lot of that is really necessary, but then we can potentially we can go outside and kill a couple extra yetis. When we were here on the shaman and the mage, we would clear the whole cave, and then after we'd clear the cave, we'd go outside and kill like 2 or 3 yetis. Towards the end, when we were higher level and we were trying to finish up here and get out of here. It's kind of crazy. They're saying that the roosters are not considered animals. I wonder what they're considered if not animals. It's kind of weird. Or like the cockatrice.
Oh, you lit that.
There's one more. Or did you say loot? I thought you said something else. Oh god, that thing died immediately.
Yeah, loot all that shit.
Okay. So yeah, where are we at? Oh yeah, we're about to level here. Nice.
How many caves have we done since I leveled?
This is only the second one
This is the
since you
second
leveled.
full one?
Yeah, you're gonna be like half a level by the end of this now.
It's hilarious. Yeah, I'm 2 full yellows in right now.
Yeah, and we got 3 more. So you might be just a tick or so under half a level. That's crazy. You're getting almost an entire yellow per clear.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
I'm gonna level any kill now. Maybe the next kill.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, this has been really good. Mostly credit to, you know, the 50% bonus XP, obviously. As a duo, it's pretty
spells?
good.
44, right?
What?
When do you get spells? 44?
Yeah. I believe when I ding up to 42, I think the level 30s, the lowest level Yeti, I think is gonna start becoming green. Now I could, oh shoot, no, not that. I could solo this cave, but you know, I have been obviously on my previous. What's happening here? Oh shoot! I think I feared my pet by accident. 1 second. I was targeting on my pet by accident. Yeah, so naturally I could do it, you know, solo, but I got to imagine this is probably similar XP. I think it's even better, 50% bonus XP, but then you get into a duo, so that cuts your XP down. I think it's still better than when I solo. Either way, considering I'm in my 40s and I'm killing these Yetis still, really, really good XP. Really good XP. I don't know when this XP stops. Is it tonight? Is today the last day?
Runes in D4?
No.
What do they have? Is
They
it
have
like a game
gems.
currency? Say gems?
I'll probably just fear them again. I think they have normal gems like in the other Diablos. I haven't seen jewels or runes. But I think I heard that they might... Oh, dang.
Nice.
I think I heard they might add them later. Alright, so we got one more here. So pretty good session. We might continue on. I don't really know what our plan is. We may continue on and get the rogue another level here. I don't really foresee myself getting another level here. Some of these are gonna. This one actually. This Yeti's green. This Yeti's green. So that Yeti's green. It'll probably take me maybe 12 clears if I had to estimate. Probably 12 clears in order to get a level. And 12 clears, we're probably looking at, I don't know, maybe like 3 hours or so. Not too much. That's not too bad. Maybe less than that, maybe 2.5 hours or so.
Yeah, alright. Well, I'll burp, move the water.
Okay. So it's not too bad. But I don't think I'll be here for another 2.5 hours. But I might get a good chunk out of my level here and get the rogue his level, because he's about halfway. It's only going to take about 3 more clears and he will be leveled. So maybe we'll level him twice, get the rest of his level, maybe get him 1 more level. By that time, I'll probably be about halfway into my level. I'm not 100% sure how long the holiday XP lasts. I saw something that said like through the weekend or something. I don't know exactly what that means, but I have to imagine by midnight tonight it's probably over. Anyways, it was cool to get back in here, and it was cool to finally get on the Necro and finally, you know, team up with the Rogue and see how this would go. It sounded really good on paper, and it turns out it is really good. So we'll probably, when we play the Necro, we probably will team up with the Rogue in the future when we do play the Necro. So this is really cool. I had a lot of fun. We're going to continue to do this, and we'll go ahead and end it there, though. So, you know, until next time, we will see you in the next video.